Why is healing a spiritual battle? Great question. Let's jump into Romans 5:12. It says this, therefore, just as sin came into the world through one man, and death through sin, and so death spread to all men, because all sinned. That line right there, death spread to all men, is the source of all sickness and disease. Okay? How did sickness and disease enter the world? Through sin. Okay? So all sickness and disease is spiritual in nature. That's why the cure to all sickness and disease is spiritual in nature. All right? So why is healing a spiritual battle? Because all sickness and disease is spiritual at its source. Now let's jump into Acts 10, verses 37 and 38. And we're going to continue to answer this question, why is healing a spiritual battle? Number one, you got to understand its source is spiritual. You yourselves, Acts 10:37, you yourselves know what happened throughout all Judea, beginning from Galilee after the baptism that John proclaimed, how God anointed Jesus of Nazareth with the Holy Spirit and power. He went about, here, listen to this, he went about doing good and healing all who were oppressed by the devil, for God was with him. So you have to understand that healing, or sickness and disease, is an oppression of the devil. Sickness and disease is an oppression of the devil. How did Jesus come against it? He healed all who were oppressed of the devil. Again, this is pointing to sickness and disease being spiritual as a source. Healing is spiritual as a source, and we use this spiritual weapons that we've been given to set captives free from the oppression of the devil. And when we heal the sick, we view them as oppressed prisoners of war. If someone has got cancer in their body, or they have Parkinson's disease, or whatever, what are they? They have become oppressed prisoners of war. They've been taken captive in their body and put in a prison of sorts, and the release from this prison for these captives is a spiritual solution, and it is spiritual because its origin is of the Spirit of God. All right?